So if you just bear with me a second whilst that loads. And we'll, first of all, if you want to get your music sorted, we'll look at the Darkling Thrush first of all, whilst we're waiting. There we are. Okay, so we should do a warm up first of all, but after that, yeah, we'll have a look at the Darkling Thrush. So hopefully you can hear me okay. I've switched my microphone up a little bit, so hopefully I'm not deafening you, and hopefully I'm not too distant. Let's do our usual. So we'll start from here, and we'll sing ya 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 ya. A little bit low for sopranos, but that's okay. We've been locked up. So from there, 2, 3, 4. Ya 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 ya. 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 And then ya 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 ya. Ya 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 ya. Ya 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 ya. Two more. Ya 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 ya. Ya 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 ya. Let's start from here and sing nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini no. And this one's going to be a bit quieter than we just did there. So quiet and light and delicate here. From there, 2, 3, 4. Nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini no. And nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini no. Nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini no. I should really practice what I preach and actually sing it quieter. I realised I wasn't doing that at all. So let's do that one again for my benefit. So nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini no. And nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini no. Last one. Nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini nomini nimini no. Okay, let's do something a little bit louder now. So we'll go too far to my car. And we'll get louder as we get higher and as the exercise goes down as well. So we start quiet and then build as we go. From there too far and no 1, 2. Too far to my car and too far to my car. Too far to my car. And I'm imagining you're in front of me. And what I would normally say is start even quieter and get even louder. So I'm going to say that in the hope that that's what you're doing. So from here again, start even quieter. Too far to my car. No. Too far to my car. Too far to my car. Last one. Too far to my car. Let's do Alleluia. I'm going really nice and smoothly at first. Alleluia, Alleluia. Remember to lift at the end and keep that momentum. Think about it going up basically as we even though we're descending in pitch, we're thinking up all the time. 2, 3, 4. Alleluia, Alleluia. Alleluia, Alleluia. Alleluia, Alleluia. Alleluia, Alleluia. Alleluia, Alleluia. Back to here. Alleluia, Alleluia. this one's a little bit lighter, just like we did before with Nimini Nomini. So a little bit lighter. Alleluia, alleluia. Try to keep it buoyant as we go from there. 2, 3, 4. Alleluia, alleluia. Alleluia, alleluia. Alleluia, alleluia. Alleluia, alleluia. Last one. Alleluia, alleluia. Okay, let's have a look at the Darkling Thrush. And we'll remind yourself of the soprano part here. So again, this is the one where we have a descant pretty much all the way through. And the altos have the tune, I'm afraid. So we've got this little descant to remind ourselves of. So I think the hardest thing is getting your first note, actually, because we've got this in the alto. Okay, that's our alto, and then we have that note. So we go from there, and da-da. Okay, so we will take our cue from the altos. Frost was spectre grey, and we have, and winter drags the eye of day. Okay, so I'll do that again. And winter drags the eye of day. And then going on. So I think this note's harder to find, actually. So when we have tangled vine stems scored the sky like strings of broken lyres, we listen to the altos and we go down a note. And we go, and all mankind had sought the household fires. I'll do that one more time. And all mankind had sought the household fires. Let's do that all then with the altos. I'm missing out the low part just now. So this is from the beginning of the Darkling Thrush. I leant upon a coppice gate when frost was spectre grey. 1 and 2. And winter's drags made desolate the weakening eye of day. The tangled vine stems scored the sky like strings of broken lyres. And all mankind that haunted night had sought their household fires. Okay, and let's do the second verse because the notes are exactly the same. The words are just slightly different this time. So this is the second verse. The land-sharp features seem to be the century's corpse outlined. 1 and 2. His crypt the cloudy canopy, the wind his death lament. The ancient course of germ and birth was shrunken, hard and dry, and every spirit upon earth seemed fatherless as I. So hopefully everyone's okay with that. Does anyone have questions? Anything they want to ask? If so, just get my attention somehow. And hopefully, I don't want to leave anyone behind. Okay, so that's the first two verses done and dusted. Now, we'll think about how we're singing it, because it's okay getting the notes and coming in at the right time, but we can do something maybe more artistic with it than that. So the altos have this tune that's really kind of languid, and like I always think of it like a red wine. It just swirls around and it's rich. I don't know. And intoxicating. don't know. But I think your part's slightly different from that, okay? So you have, and winter's drags the eye of day. So you've got these almost like little pinpricks of light over the top of that really nice smooth melody. So I think when we sing it the next time, we'll try to really go for that, almost point each of these words. So let's do it from the beginning again. I'll add the low part this time. Hopefully it shouldn't put you off too much, but this will be the full thing. So this is back to the first verse again. I leant upon a coppice gate when frost was spectre grey, and winter's dregs made desolate the weakening eye of day. The tangled milestones barred the sky like strings of broken skies, and all mankind that hunted night sought their household fires. Let's do the second verse. The land's sharp features seem to be the century's corpse outlined. His great the cloudy canopy, the wind his death lament. The ancient curse of germ and birth was shrunken hard and dry, and death's weary splendor seemed fatherless as I. So you might have noticed that I forgot to bring you in there, but I'm sure you were absolutely fine. I've got full confidence that that was absolutely fantastic. So apologies for that. Good, so let's go on to the next part then. So as a reminder, we've got some lovely as to sing. And we have Let's cover that first. We'll just do it with everyone just now. So remember, the altos come in first, and then we come in. So, and okay, so just to that place. At once a voice arose above, beneath in full-hearted even song of joy illimited. And then the next part. So, an aged thrush, frail, gaunt, and small, in blast beruffled plume, had chosen thus to fling his soul upon the growing gloom. I'll do that one last time from the same place. So, an aged thrush, frail, gaunt, and small, in blast beruffled plume, had chosen thus to fling his soul upon the growing gloom. And let's sing from that place then. So that is bar 25. Small, in blast beruffled gloom, had chosen thus to fling his soul upon the growing gloom. Okay, let's do all of that verse again. Actually, no. Let's go on to the last verse. So beware that we go back to the but we get another shot at that middle section there. So, that I could think there trembled through his happy good night air Some blessed hope whereof he knew, and I was unaware. So we'll get another run at this. So this is the very last verse. Starting there. And small in glass. Okay. So little cause for carolings of such ecstatic soul was written unto us things afar, that I could think that tremble through his happy good night air some blessed hope whereof he knew, and I was unaware. Okay, so that is, and we'll cover this again, I think, with everyone in a minute, but I want to leave that one just now, and I want to look at My Girl. So again, we didn't cover this very much in our last group of rehearsals, so I thought we better do it again, because it's not too difficult, but there's little fiddly bits for us. So we'll have a look at My Girl. Okay. As a reminder, basses and tenors kick us off, and then we come in with a tune, and the tune goes, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, and then when it's cold outside, I've got the month of May, and then I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Okay, so that's the first page done, but I want to cover it again, okay, just so we're totally sure what we're doing here. So remember that the first part is the tune. Sunshine on a cloudy day. Then we sing above the tune. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Same thing happens here. So I guess you say, and then we sing above the tune again. What can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. So I want to try this now with all the other parts in as well. Okay, so from the beginning with soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. 1, 2. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Okay, we will do a really quick reminder of the second verse, and then I think we'll try to do this one with everyone as well. So then remember, we've got my girl, then so much honey, they envy me, so sweet, so sweet, doodle doodle doodle. I guess, and the rest of it's the same. So remember the doodle doodle doodle. that's back to our nice light singing. So like when we did nimini nomini nimini, it's back to that kind of light and buoyant kind of sound. So I'll do that one more time. So much honey, they envy me. So sweet, so sweet. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Well, I guess. Let's try going from that place, and I'll put everyone underneath you. So, and this is just the second verse, bar 19. Girl, my girl, I've got so much honey, bees envy me, they envy me. I've got a sweet, so sweet, birds in the tree. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. And then we've got our final verse. Okay, let's take about a 5-ish minute break. Maybe I'll make it 7, depending how generous I'm feeling. So I'll see you again in about 5-ish minutes, and everyone will hopefully join in at past.
Yeah, that's a fun meeting. So you put us into things.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Difficult session.
John.
What's the slide to join breakout 3?
What's happening?
I don't know.
People are disappearing.
The host has opened breakout rooms. It says, please wait to be assigned.
Oh, all right.
Maybe we've missed them or something. Jeez.
Everyone's obviously changed their name to Katie.
Do you know, I've just messaged my daughter to say, how do I change my name back? She was on my tablet using a Zoom room, and she's changed the name, and I don't know how to get it back. Yeah, I know.
That's a poor excuse, everyone.
I just noticed just now, actually. How are you all?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yes, doing away.
Good. Good evening, Jane.
Jane, where's Jane?
Hi, Jane.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are all of you?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Good, thanks.
Your hair's growing, Jim.
Yes, Leslie. Everyone's hair's growing.
Apart from mine.
I'm not due for a haircut for a couple of weeks either. I'm
On you go.
by then.
Go on, through you go. It's just the
I saw,
dogs.
was it University
Hello,
Challenge?
Madeline.
Jeremy Paxman's hair's a fright. I mean, it's like...
It is. What's this? The hostess are open breakout rooms. Please wait to be assigned. Okay, that's fine. I'll just go and get my music.
I think we've missed them. I think we're too late, are we not?
Are we? Yes,
Oh,
of course. Yeah.
No.
We'll be straight into it. Will we into the singing?
I think so.
Ah. Oh, well, it's a new experience.
Have you got copies of Winter on the Night, Rosin?
Good evening, everyone.
No.
No.
You should have printed it off.
Well,
You can
I
print
tried
it
to
off.
write it down when we were singing it last week, just the
Right.
words, so that...
Oh,
You can
I
actually
forgot
print the
about that.
you can print the sheet off his website.
Ah, forgot about that.
What's this? The winter thing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can you see that?
It's on the Edinburgh Composer thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, so you've actually got the music. Oh, well, it's a good test of the memory.
I can't remember the words. That's why I printed it off.
Evelyn, why
Jim
are you...
and Jenny have disappeared.
We have.
I don't see anybody there. Graham Stark's gone.
Evelyn, why are you Katie Buchanan tonight?
Because Kate's been using my iPad and she to do a Zoom call and she changed the name, and I'm just messaging her saying, how do I get my name back? But she's ignoring me, so I'll need to go and look at there must be something quite obvious, I suppose.
Carol, you're not on loudspeaker. Carol Fogel.
I don't see her.
No.
Is she on another screen?
We can see her. Rachel's not on speaker either.
Well, there's Marjorie.
Oh, there's
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Marjorie. And
Hi.
Fiona.
You're muted.
Are we on? Yes, here we are.
Hi there.
She's so muted. There we go.
Anne Wood's muted as well.
I'm okay now. I've just joined.
Hi.
There we are. That's it.
Graham's muted too. And
There's Madeline.
Yeah, I'm
Nice to see everybody. It's lovely.
I know.
It is.
oh, there's Graham.
Yeah.
You're
And
muted, Graham.
amazingly,
everyone.
amazingly, nobody's changed. It's the same.
They all look the same.
Yes.
There's Margot.
There's Margot, that's amazing. The name has stayed.
Hi girl, the parting glass and the darkling fish.
Right.
Oh, that's Neil's voice. Oh,
There
yes.
we are.
Neil and Carol.
Jean's got long hair.
Who has?
Yep.
Jean,
Jean.
you've got long hair.
I said that.
That's a year older since you left.
It's nice.
Ah,
It was my
nice.
birthday last week.
Not many men.
No.
There's not many. There's
Graham,
only
Graham's mute.
17 on now. Some are coming. Some
All
are
right.
coming.
Neil.
Yes. Oh, look at this building up now.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Christine.
Oh, yes, 29.
How can you see everybody?
So go on to another page, yes.
29.
If you flick along.
Yes, you can keep going to the
Well,
different
you can-
pages.
Peter's there.
You go to right at the top on the right hand side. There's a little thing with
Evelyn.
There's
change the view.
Hi,
Hi
Stuart.
Graham.
There's Stuart.
Hi, Stuart.
Hello, everyone.
Stuart.
Hello,
Go to gallery view. You can see everybody.
So,
Yeah,
anyway,
I've
what did
just
you just
popped you on
check
mute.
to use
Oh, there's more
Yeah.
people. More people.
Already.
Oh, I see it.
Well, sopranos
Oh,
are
we're
going
up.
to come in.
We're up to 30 now.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I've muted you all. Yeah, so when people go away for a break, you don't see them. And then when I basically hoist them all back, they suddenly appear. So 1 minute there's like 18 people and the next there's 30, so which is nice. It's good to see you all here. Okay, so I thought we'd do...
You need to speak up
have
a wee
look at-
bit, please, Stuart.
Oh, am I still a bit quiet?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let me sit closer to the microphone. And hang on, maybe if I do this, it might help as well. There we go. Okay, so let's do. Well, we're gonna have a look at the parting glass today. First of all, and then I want to look at My Girl as well. But before that, let's do a little warm-up round. And I think we should do Hey Mr. Miller just to get us in the mood for singing. I think it's the best one. Okay, so let's give that a try. We know how it goes. So, hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing. Trombone and your saxophone, you trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. Let's do what we usually do, sing it through twice, starting quietly, and the second time we sing it through, we'll sing it loudly.
We have
I'll try to put together
words,
Oh no, I always get this wrong. What are your words, Leslie?
Hey, Mr. Miller, won't you play me a tune with your band?
That's too confusing for me. Okay,
I think
you sing the
everyone
one.
else knows that.
Well, that's the one version I don't know. So oh yeah. So won't you play me a tune with your band, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, I can't hear you anyway. So sing whatever words you like. You could sing the South African national anthem. So you just sing the words you know. I'll sing the words that I can about manage. But thanks for pointing that out. I always get this one wrong. Let's try this from the beginning then. So if we go, hey, Mr. Miller, what? And like I said, we'll do it through twice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, won't you play me a tune with your band? With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. Hopefully the words at the end are the same. Oh no, apart from you used to sing do 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 do. I changed that as well. Anyway, let's have a look at the parting glass. So we've not done this in a little while. It's been a bit of a break for this one. So we'll have a look at this just now. And remember, I think we're all singing. I'll let you choose what parts you want to sing. So we'll have a look at the mid part. So mid part was probably altos, maybe some tenors if you want as well. But you basically decide which part you want to sing here. So we have all the money that I spent it in good company, and all the harm that I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And then the high part comes in halfway through. I spent it in good company, and all the harm that I've done, alas, it was to none but me. let's just do those sections, okay? So this is without the low part coming in just now. So basses, hold your horses. We'll add you in a minute. This is back to the very beginning. Oh, okay. All the money that I spent it in good company, and all the harm that I've done, alas, it was to none but me. Let's add the bass part, my favourite part, or the low part anyway. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall, so fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be with you all. My favourite part there. So that's the low part. The mid part. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall, so fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be with you all. Then finally the high part, singing the tune. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall, so fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be with you all. So let's try that from the very middle. Okay, so this is the middle of the first page. That's the low part, middle part.
We've lost Stuart.
We have.
The screen had gone black.
Yes.
It did say his bandwidth was very
I hear he's back.
I'm here, sorry. Something's wrong with my internet today, I do apologise, but thank you for sticking with me. Let's do that again, for my benefit. So we'll just do the middle section again. Sorry about that. Let's go back to... And all I've done, and all I've done, and all I've done. Back to there. If I can find it again. There it is. Okay. So I'll go a bit further back. I'll give you a bit of a better lead in than that. Okay. 2, 3. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall, so fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be with you all. I think it's worth doing that again from the very beginning, hopefully without any interruptions this time. So back to the beginning. All the money that I've spent. Okay, back to there. All the money that I spent it in good company, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Okay, let's do the next verse then. So if we remember, we start off with, we have for the high part, or we have for the low part, okay? And then remember the middle part still got the tune here. All the comrades that e'er I've had are sorry for my going away. And again, it's the rhythm here that's quite tricky. So, I am sorry for my going away. The rhythm is important here. So let's do just that first half of the second verse. So we have that note in the top part and the same note but lower down in the low part. That's our middle note there. Okay, so this is the second verse, page 2. Let's have a look at that part. So part 1 again. Sorry, high part even. And all the sweethearts that e'er I've had would wish me one more day to stay. Or the middle part. And all the sweethearts that e'er I've had would wish me one more day to stay. Finally, the low part. Oh, nice big breath for that one. Let's have the whole thing just again, okay? So back to the beginning of this verse. For a high part. For the low part. Oh, for the middle part. Okay, back to the same place. And let's finish this off. So low part, we've sung that note, and we go back to, but since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. That's our low part. Our middle part is pretty much the same as what we've done. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Good night, and joy be with you all. And then finally, the high part singing the tune. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night, and joy be with you all. Then we repeat that. Good night, and joy be with you all. So let's go from that place then. This is bar 26. But since it falls, low part, middle part, high part. Just say one more day to say, but since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night, and joy be with you all. Good night, and joy be with you all. Okay, let's try this from the very beginning. So back to the very beginning of this song. Oh, kicking off with the middle part first of all. Okay. That's our first note. Okay. All the money that I spent it in good company, and all the harm that I've done, alas, it was to none but me, and all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall, so fill to me the parting glass, good night, and joy be with you all. Hearts that I've had are sorry for my going, and all the sweethearts that I've had would wish me one more day to stay, but since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night, and joy be with you all. Good night, and joy be with you all. Lovely. Let's leave that one there just now, and let's have a look at My Girl. We won't be able to cover too much of it, but we've got about 10 minutes left, so we can hopefully cover at least the first 2 verses. Okay, so let's have a look at My Girl. Let's remind ourselves of some of this. So tenors and basses. Now I know that some of us have only seen this once or twice, maybe, if you're lucky. Tenors and basses, you're kicking us off. So we have the little bass kind of bass guitar riff at the beginning. Do 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 last time. Okay, so that's our bass line. Sopranos, we've just covered our part, so I'm not going to go over it again. Altos, our middle part, we have I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Then we keep going with the tune. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Let's do that first. Straight from the beginning. Tenors and basses starting. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Okay, let's have a look at the next section, because the next section comes back quite often, 3 times in fact, so it's good to know we're definitely singing the right thing here. Sopranos again, we've just done your part. As you say, what can make me feel this way? Altos, you've still got the tune. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. And then tenors and basses, slightly more difficult for you to find your notes. So let's do the bass part first. So bass part has just sang. And we go back to there. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. That's the bass part. Tenors, it might be easier to think of do do do. That's gonna be your note. So do 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 do. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Let's have a listen to these parts. Okay, so let's just do, first of all, tenors and basses together. So from this section, just the tenors and basses, then we'll add sopranos and altos in a second. Okay. 3, 4. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Let's do just sopranos and altos from the same place. So back to where the chorus is. I guess you say. Back to there. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. And we'll add everyone this time. Same thing again, bar 11. From there, so I tenors, I basses. 3, 4. I guess you say, Let's do that from the very beginning this time. So kicking off with tenors and basses, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. Let's keep going. Altos, you keep going with the tune. I got so much honey, the bees envy me. Then I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the tree. Back to the chorus. Well, I guess, etc. Sopranos, we know ours, so much honey, they envy me. Tenors and basses, we have our good old do 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 do. Only thing we need to remember, tenors, is that after the third time of doing that, we go doodle doodle doodle. So again, doodle doodle doodle, with the sopranos as well. Okay, let's just give this a try with everyone, okay, and then we'll pick it apart if we have to. So from altos kicking us off, I've got so, okay, girl, my girl, 2. I've got so much honey, bees envy me, they envy me. I've got a sweet song, than the birds in the tree. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. Okay, let's try all of that verse one more time. So back to I got so from the alto. My girl this way. My girl, talking about my girl. 1, 2. I've got so much honey, bees envy me, they envy me. I've got a sweet song, than the birds in the tree. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. Let's finish by singing the whole thing up to there, and then we'll call it an evening. Okay, so back to the very beginning, tenors and basses. Okay, 2, 3. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. So much honeybees envy me. They envy me. I've got a sweet song, so sweet than the birds in the tree. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. Okay, let's leave it there for this evening. Now we will look at that song again next week. This is the one we've done least of, I think. So we'll look at this one again next week. Do have a listen to those teach tracks or those backing tracks if you wish. And you remember you can watch this rehearsal again and live through all the joy of my technical faults. And yeah, so you can watch it again if you want.